to show up. Talked about how
okay, Loud on defense, C9 on attack.
So this is a very important match to sneak your way into playoffs. C9 now gets to start on the attack. Already got the Viper
Die Young with the Prime. Appreciate the 8 months. Thank you for that. Maybe. Maybe. Jesus, that actually killed as well. So this is the map that they should have practiced all the time. Well, I say all the time. A good 40% of the time you would imagine with Jack C9 practice this map.
That was excellent. Still though, it is C9 with the numbers advantage. Erde retreats back up the rope, but he's coming straight into Zelsis.
And that's a good start.
C9 have put together a nice pistol round here. Just Cow and Zine, who will have a moment perhaps when the spike goes down, but Zelsis is holding on the other side, and C9 have their round.
Good on them. They've matched the score from game 1 already here on the first round of this game.
That was the biggest hand warmer I have ever seen. Did you see what was in
that was
hands?
mad.
Yeah, it was
Do you think he didn't have that in map 1, and now he's all warm and ready to go?
Okay, I'll talk about the round. I think that this was, I like the pathing a lot from Cloud9 here. I think when you're playing against Vice, she's almost always going to have one of those thorns down next to Pillar, which makes it really tough to dive her back sight. So pathing that right side, looking to first fight the player diving from heaven, and then the Vise is really good.
Loud waiting with 4 here against Zelsis. Come on, there we go. First kill for him, and actually a lot of damage as well with the snake bite.
Can at least transfer all the info. It's weird that Luxo buys Marshall on this, but I've seen teams do it before, at least players do it before. Miniboo's like the main believer in this,
That was his only job, to play the extremity, find the stack, and either find a free site or die. Did his job, and now it's a nice little post find here for C9, as Loud is just going to bide their time till they can run in and die to the spike.
In my mind, I'm running through the scenarios where C9 could have started Lotus on the attack side, and what a different story that could have been. Now I'm wondering.
You're wondering?
Look, they're 2-0 now. What could have been?
Do you think Sasha know if all the other regions will have Ascent in playoffs? Yeah, Ascent is in for playoffs, all regions.
You think about how a lot of those rounds got played, and it left some to be desired.
I nearly won with Marshall earlier, that's true. But Breeze makes way more sense.
So, might get a couple more Alt-Orbs.
That had been around since the beginning for an eco, to be honest. Where you just buy a Marshall and everyone takes turns of just
nothing like that darker steel guard
trying to get kills with it. You essentially just bait the guy that's using it.
I actually meant to see if I don't think he got a third one off in that half, but he was nearly on pace to do it.
Yeah. One of the biggest points of game 1 was how aggressive Darker and Luxo respectively were on extremities on the attack side. I'm interested on this split to see if we get any rounds where they're trying that same kind of thing. It's obviously
what do you think about the Neon nerf? Mate, what is the Neon nerf? You gotta give me the Neon nerf. You're gonna ask me about it. How do you know as well, and how does no one else know?
I like the setup from Darker on A, though, having that very deep thorns to stop the Neon from wrapping back around elbow. That allows Darker to then fall back into sight, play off of this flash. Although with all the utility C9 are chucking in, it's not going to make much of a difference. That Paranoia, checkmate.
And this is a really worrying bonus round now. They're retaking with the Judge into A. Cloud9 still have practically all their tools to play out this
I'm not sure this one's going to work.
And they didn't spot Zelsis in Cubby.
Judge here up close and personal. Good shot. Even have the Prowler to guide Oxy in. Just locking down that front. Without C9 stepping into the open here, not really sure what Luxo's supposed to do.
I think you just saved.
Yeah. And saving on your anti-bonus is not the ideal
it's nice for C9.
situation.
They upgrade the Judge as well.
It's still buying one if they wanted to next round.
Spam shots nearly took that rifle out of his hands.
Yeah, I was just kind of lauding him for how good his extremity play was in the last game, but Darker really got caught off guard there.
You can tell the C9 practice map. I mean, yeah, it's again, you got limited time. You get a new player in. You're changing your roles, so you kind of have to change quite a lot up. You just focus. You essentially focus on wall maps.
That was the start of the ugliness.
Yeah, this is a little suboptimal.
Like, hopefully you play against a team first that has a perma ban. Then you prac one map heavy if you're picking it. And then you try and get okay at the others.
You know, few kills on that approach that C9 just can't have multiple bodies.
So there's definitely a world where they didn't practice Lotus with their 5.
In the loss against G2, Loud won every pistol. They won 2 bonus rounds. That streak broken here.
Okay. 1 kill for Luke Show.
Dude, Luke Show's doing some of the weirdest buys I've ever seen, man. He really just has full freedom.
And also that rifle, not so easy.
The Marshal into the Judge, then we got the save gun.
Some opportunities.
Last game, he was using Marshal, Outlaw, up the whole time on attack. He is just actually just full freedom in this team, no doubt. Breeloo for the tier 1, appreciate the 3 months. He's also just allowed to solo dual middle here.
Round number 5. For now, Loud have guessed wrong. Will be another A-side finish for C9.
And unless you can
C9 hit him back with the same scoreline.
This might end up being
13-1.
looking to save those 2 rifles and sacrifice the players with lesser guns.
I mean, I'd be down.
Yeah, the difference even just 1 player dying makes, though, is that C9 don't have 2 players guarding A main anymore. It's just Zelsis, so he has to play a lot more passively. So if Loud get the ball rolling here and actually get over towards Heaven a little bit swifter, they might have a chance to go for something.
The ball is rolling quite slowly for now. And Zelsis is still just sitting main. He's gonna cause problems later in this round.
I'm from the future. KRX win Masters. Wait, is it
2029
2029 or?
Because
it's not this year, mate.
Utility into the site as Zelsis waits for his timing. That showstopper still not quite going to be there, but C9 have the bodies twin out in this fight, and Jack will secure 3 for the round.
Nice 3K for him. He had a pretty rough go with things, as did the entire team. Map 1.
Did they look that bad? They've looked that bad for 4 weeks. Just everyone else that they play has
out of nowhere.
been
He hasn't
melting.
even played that many years in Challengers. It's not like he's one of those guys that was grinding forever. But after basically only playing his first few seasons of Challengers this year, he goes into his biggest game ever, being the quarterfinals of Challengers Stage 2 this year, being the top-rated player of that entire event. 2nd place in the ADR and the ACS as well. He was really on point, and Cloud9 take what is honestly such a huge risk to 3 games into your season. Bet on a completely unproven rookie to show up and save you.
But it's no surprise that things were looking ugly for C9 up until the MIBR win, when all of a sudden people start thinking
KRX needed to lose so they could learn from that. Sure.
I honestly
I tell you what, as much as I don't
to
like
move away
watching
from
them at the
Kenny
moment,
after week
the
2.
fixes for that
Felt like
team
he
are
was
so
really
easy.
struggling to find his form
It's such a
in those
fast
first
fix.
couple weeks, especially week 1 on that
So,
chamber.
I agree with you. They could turn it around fast.
He was like one of
I'm
their
not
best players
believing,
in the
but they
MIBR
could.
game, but that decision had already been made. I do think their ceiling will be higher.
But I
with a
think
rookie
they need
like
to
Jack,
get
who is
rid of the
shown
chamber
high
just
that
purely
potential could be,
because
but you just don't have much time to
it
actually
looks
extract
so
that out of him
readable.
and still make playoffs and
Like they
still
played
try
it
and make
exactly the same
your
today.
first partnership international event for C9.
Well, winning this series would be the first step of that journey, securing a spot into playoffs.
Okay, another big buy round.
Split off to a much
Good early
hotter
timer
start
for
here for
Loud.
Ando. As Jack readies that hunt. Instantly broken though, so Oxy doesn't have a kill waiting for him.
Not much control here.
Now
Kala
what?
actually stepping back in.
Oh,
This
wow.
is risky.
Yeah,
That's a
love to have a
crazy little
slide
fight
here.
there. Not expecting a 2nd player on the other side of the wall. The paint shells didn't do a good enough job at clearing away. That close angle.
It could be a
Yeah,
little
Oxy
better,
down and no
for
cancel
sure.
option for C9. They'll look to contact back towards site, see if they can isolate Darker.
Last time
The
they succeeded.
Boombot could check the
This time,
angle
though,
going
just
through
fade out
if they
the wall,
wanted.
taking things a little bit more measured.
Owler could check it as well.
C9 needs some amount of heavy control here. Start threatening that they could pinch back into vents.
It's a 3v1 pinch
Luke
back
Shaw?
in.
Oh, it's Luke Shaw waiting for him though with the judge. 3.
Of course, he's
in the
got
blink
1 and
of an
descends it
eye.
as well, 23.
Nearly lands the 4th.
Yeah, I guess I don't care if it's a 3v1, if it's a Luke show with a judge.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
that's nice from him. He just ran at him.
Over the blink of an
Dude,
eye.
Luke Shaw, dude, looks so
He's
fun
just
to be him
cackling
right
about how
now.
that one went.
He just
Yeah, I mean, they
judged
just came into
scope
it
weapon
exactly
only
the
on
right
Viper.
time.
C9 did not give themselves a way out of that round. As soon as they lose Oxy in Heaven on this play, their only choice was either to go all the way back main and try and re-clear, or take this super risky play with no info up vents. If Luke Shaw has a rifle, I actually think that might
Love
work.
this
Right? He
one,
maybe
didn't
gets
you?
one,
Dude,
max
Echoes,
2
it's a
kills,
whole
you trade
meta
him
of it,
out,
man.
And then you're scaling into a weak B site. But instead, he just cuts it all down to size.
So because last round
Pretty
they didn't have
satisfying
any
to watch, I'm not
mid-control to
gonna lie.
control
Echoes, you got to remember this is two
split their
judge
investments.
maps.
3 players up ramps, 2 players taking their time. Bottom mid. Last time Oxy came on through this smoke with the paint shells, but this time not full sending it just yet. Louder actually looking for a re-clear themselves. Oxy waiting for it though. Will take down the enemy duelist, and with those mid players walking in, that's a hard read against exactly what
going fast
did
against
in
the 2 passes back, yeah.
The only way to stop this would be winning the fight in heaven. Darker trades evenly.
Smoothie with the 2 months.
Thanks
so much for the prime, man. Appreciate that.
On the other side.
And no HP,
very nice.
2. That's it, that sentence.
Win 1, lose the next 1-9 loss bonus. Loud at least kept it clean before because the Luke show, so they can buy into this one.
In 2 rounds.
1 away from a fade ult, so maybe some fight for B main. Loud have a lot of ults. Should probably see some kind of insta Viper setup, I would say.
You know, they talked a lot about how they felt like their anti-stratting and their prep was on point, but also just the adaptation. Both maps in that game went to overtime. And I think that Zellsis came up with great solutions very quickly.
YZ, yeah, what a legend,
that round,
man.
it was just, okay, we lost him solo pushing mid in the last one, immediately having that solved to punish.
And yet still showing a lot of that same utility, that same presence, so Loud kind of put to sleep a little bit. Thought it was going to be a very similar look. Get caught away at.
Jack going hunting.
And all right. It's my little joy watching our rookies get those honest 1v1s against each other, tracking how those goes. Already getting the best of them.
You're saying that like you're one of the people in the most dangerous game.
You know what? In a
way,
my
VCT best mid now.
Look, you get like Penny got out of the team after just 3 maps or 3 games rather. It's the most dangerous game, you know. You're not sticking around here forever.
Not as dangerous as the story, anyways.
Nah.
This was a really great round. Holding for these players to repush and punish. I don't know what he's mad about there. Maybe going for that hunt alone from Jack. It's Immy. He'll be mad no matter what. It's okay.
Won't be happy until they're in playoffs and win the league.
You won't be happy until they're in London, Christy.
Go to London and win London. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure then. Then it's champs. Always something more to be done for Immy. As C9 really changed their approach in this round to a 1-3-1.
Oxy this time, the one with the judge. He'll take control in vents.
I really like that. Even just Luke Show having the timing on the spam there.
Reaction from Loud, pushing over towards B main.
Towards B main, sends Vic a little bit deeper.
If they're reacting into B main, they're probably doing it with numbers, so you can take B Heaven for free.
So C9 keep pressuring up towards Heaven, pull those main players back in, and just continue to work this map.
I mean, ultimately, when C9 choose to use the Nightfall and Oxy's ultimate, it should completely obliterate a site.
That's nice, man. Off the Prowler.
Off the Prowler there for quick.
She took so much damage just standing in that molly.
Yep. And now that Nightfall, not
seeing
anything
or fake, but they got no info on B. Big Joe here.
Will he figure this one out? He does, and now calls in Darker to a Nightfall of his own. Catches out, I believe, all 3 players. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Cowanzine bides his time, but Oxy on this shotgun has been lethal so far.
Okay, nice.
And Vic too, patrolling mid.
A lot of light arms got
That'll
here
secure
as well,
the round.
Luck is still by next also.
Only 60 health, retaking into a pit 1v4. There's just no way, even for this guy.
Little bold from Oxy here. I mean, the slide's just so good.
There's a 4K to close out Lotus.
You have a question. There's a vote in Reddit for what is the best year in VCT. What's your answer?
He'll save.
What are we talking? Entertainment or meta? Like, what's the...
Vic's just hanging out
or just overall? 2023 was so
entertaining,
man.
There are only 2 players waiting for him on site, but Zellsis will get the better of him this time around to extend this lead.
Entertainment, 2023. It's not even close as well.
They lose that 1 round, have a great answer to it, and then completely switch up the style here. I like the call to go for that fake. They pulled 4 players over, and there was a bit of risk, right, when Kawa got that pick and managed to rotate back in. But
Smarties with the prime, appreciate the 27 mums.
Oxy can still
what happened first map? I'm not sure they packed it with Jack.
Would have been a real problem if he could get
and Love looked pretty good.
And that was locked down by Oxy, and this lead continues.
But yeah, C9 just didn't fight together ever on any round.
I've seen this in a few rounds, and Oxy's committing the ultimate into it. It's a great seize from Kawa, and he just gets the spam off it as well, doing it all his own.
Oh, this judge could annihilate them.
That's a judge.
Yeah, but they do spot him out. Birdie forced to slide away, retreat back into heaven, where Darker's waiting to assist. C9 have no territory to work with, really.
This is similar to that last A ramp play they did, where they lose Oxy early and then have a 4-on-5 with no map control. Look at Luke Show just jiggling down mid. There's
2024 champs. 2024 champs was good.
Yeah, the difference is instead of going into vents this
2023 was just so stacked, man. From the good and the bad.
Judge, so he's gonna have to choose his timing here.
The last round like this, he got a 3K with that same weapon.
Yes, he did. This time though, he's jiggling, so he's gonna reveal
Game's looking like Call of Duty. Judges outlaw, people just W king. Yeah.
Satchels. Try and collapse into him. What can he give us? Luke Show the seas, lands onto him, and Zeppa follows up. So now your eyes move to Erde, the only player on this B side remaining.
He slow plays his hand though. Tucks into main, looks to be a problem late round.
You know what would be the most broken
C9
agent right now, or the most broken ability right now?
They have to worry about
is
their
like
backs.
just a guy with a mirror with a handle, or just like a selfie stick to just see round corners, see if there's a judge close.
Now that steel
It's
guarded to
unlimited
catch him
use.
out. Erde.
Like a selfie stick right now in
as well.
Valorant would actually change the game.
He's patient with it. Can't take down Jack on the other side, but Jack is low. Jack been backed into a corner. And now in a 1-on-2.
Like for Cameo, it's like Parma. It's like Parma. You got multiple uses of it.
Loud will take 2 rounds into this half.
I love the way that Erde played that. I think a lot of people in his position would be overplaying their hand and trying to immediately swing in, especially a rookie in their first match to go for a
I like boards, dude. It's such a diff on both these maps.
Gets a kill
Like it's such a
as his
diff on
teammates
both
are
these maps,
pitching
I
in.
swear.
And assures that round. I'm not loving these rounds where C9 are just sending 5 players early.
I mean, those are the 2 rounds they've lost, and it was both with the early ramps dive.
Yeah, I think they've looked
Loud
so
could keep me
good at
believing.
pressuring into mid
But I
and
wanna
before
see this.
rotations. I've noticed in a lot of Loud games they have a tendency to over-rotate sometimes, and I want to see them continue to exploit that on the attack.
It's a different setup from C9, back to the 1-3-1, but it's Jack to show the Prowler. He's usually been throwing the Haunt over the top, deeper onto ramps. So Loud knows something has changed, and if they re-clear themselves, it'll be Luke Show rather, to find a few players up in mid. C9, we have a chance to listen into their comms. What do they got cooking?
In bench, guys. Yeah, heard. There might be 2 here, so.
Yeah. Could be upping here, okay?
Just one way. They're not in B main.
Heard.
Alright, are you smoke?
Just go right side.
Or B heaven, yes.
Yeah, we should go right side.
Prowler in the smoke and wall, Francis. I'll
ready,
make
guys?
sure.
Yeah, you ready? Go.
Or B.
3, 2, 1.
Mine.
Close. Backside. Big.
Cancel me.
I was here.
Wall, one.
Close. Backside Raptors.
Guys, can you peek?
Yeah.
Backside still. He went spawn.
I'm planning safe, guys. I'm planning safe. Stay over there. Going down.
Guys, we only have tether, okay?
Yeah, I'm 1 HP, guys.
Just sit default, maybe Jordan.
Sure.
One out. I'm smoking in 2 seconds.
Nice. You're good.
I'm just sitting default.
Both. Bingo.
Okay.
I get close. We're tethered. Double tethered.
One triple peek this?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Good break, Francis.
Yeah, alright, mate.
I'll raptor.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice mid round.
Good eye. Good fucking eye, Jack.
Really like
Eco
the
was
approach
good.
there from
Omino
C9
was
here
good.
as they're setting up for that execute. How the 2 duelists are saying where they're going to path so that they can have those complementary angles. Works really well between Oxy
Yeah,
and Zeppa
Omino
to
back
pitch
his
them down.
sight.
And
And they
then
had
that
good
post
timing
fight,
where they were
continuing
sliding
to
out
be
with the
proactive,
Omino as well,
making
so
that
it's like
call
you
to
either
go
have
for the
to
triple swing instead
shoot
of
the
just sitting back
Omino,
and letting
or you're gonna get
yourselves
wrecked.
get overwhelmed while you're
If
tethered
the
and you
Omen's gonna
lack
trade
information.
you, you're probably gonna get spammed, and at the same time there's a neon sliding on you. You're getting 1 kill max.
First Loud timeout. Didn't have to use that at all.
But it comes though. The comms are good here.
Lotus, but now
Comms
a
are great here.
chance to course
This did good
correct
at
here
the
as
beginning
this
of the round. They
half is
created a
starting to
question mark
really
over
run away from
towards
them.
Yeah, it
Vans.
really is. I think this is actually their second one.
0
They took one
FPS, thanks so
earlier
much
in
for the
this
prime.
half.
Appreciate the
Oh,
4
you're
months.
right,
Yeah.
as well. So it is basically a mirror of map 1, just going the other way now.
Yeah. I guess
Where is your
Loud
itch to
have
play some
one
ranked?
more round to
I'm not sure
their
I've ever
name,
had
still
the
some
itch
time
to play
adjust
Valorant
here,
ranked.
but
I'll be honest with you.
what do you think they can do to actually get some better information against C9? Because I agree with you. I think the best C9 rounds have been the ones where they are playing a little bit more of the map. I think that last round was
Ranked is the worst it's ever been at the moment.
there,
Mate, it
just
was bad
blitzing it
like
over onto the
2 years
B
ago.
side. Definitely some learning as Loud can make.
Yeah, every round thus far, they've basically been showing Luke
What about
Show
some
as the
skirmish?
sole
I could
anchor
get on
mid,
board
and
with the
I think that's one of
skirmish.
the big
It's
reasons
a
why
shame they
C9
put
has
the
been able to just kind of go for these
one
slower
abilities
1v1
in it,
rounds
but
where they're able to pressure back and forth on that clear. I'd like
it's a
them to
shame.
at least occasionally
I don't think the
show us
maps are
rounds where they're
the
putting a
best,
little more
but
behind him and are willing to like trap play and refight with that neon.
at least it's in the
It
game.
seems like Loud's adjustment the last few rounds has been to overload ramps after C9.
What do you think chat's average rank is?
I think C9
I've
are
seen
gonna
some of the
stay away from
questions
it,
that
though.
you guys
They've
want
lost
to
the
do,
last couple
so
ramps rounds they've
probably
went for. Here,
plat.
they're just leaning B in. Oh, only one player here.
I know it's possible that Loud don't want to change up too much here, it being a half buy for them.
And you do have a really easy solution to mid this round with that Viper's Pit.
Yeah,
Don't have to overstack behind it.
I'm a little surprised to see Luke Show commit that pit this round on the half
All
buy.
ranks too high?
have a
Mate, we
judge,
talk
you have
about
a
judges
pure
all
shower,
day.
and
Non-stop,
with
all
the
day,
scoreline,
I'll compliment a judge.
I don't think it's
Surely
crazy
some of
to
that's
take
sunk in, you
risk.
start
I think
buying
to
in
me
your
it's
own
almost
games.
signaling that I don't think Luke Show is playing mid next round, and I think that
If
know,
you use the
mid is the
judge only,
best
you will
place
get
to
to
use the
plat.
Viper's Pit,
Yeah,
so
that would suggest they're going for something more active like that.
exactly. Making those pivots. See if C9
Please, guys,
have a
lock in.
similar read, but right now they have worked their way back A.
Yeah, this is Loud who started heavy A early. Not just the Vice and the Neon, that Fade rotating back in as well. They'll have a pretty good hold here.
Using the haunt for the quick dive onto the site. Haven't seen this since the early rounds of the half. Showstopper fails to connect, but the assistance is on its way. Darker still alive into the corner for now, and he finds his kill. The rest of C9 worked their way in though, no issues for them.
Winnable?
Hi, Luke Show.
Yeah?
Anyone
Yeah.
gonna look at him this time? No, he's in
Okay.
and out like a bandit.
So
He's
now
allowed
they'll
to
both
run
move up
out of
towards
there.
Heaven. A Bucky Sheriff. You got anything left, Loud?
Last player standing.
I think there are some guns to be secured right outside screens,
Toxins going up.
but he'd make noise going for the swap.
A strong reposition. Ah, he's sorry,
And the
it's
Bucky might be
unlucky.
the best rifle for the job if he's gonna work into elbow.
Yeah, it's
No
unlucky.
shots to be found though. Oxy for 3. C9 extend this up 6.
For regular players, at what rank would you
Clean stuff
consider
from them.
someone good?
That was just that half-buy round for Loud.
For regular
but
players.
Despite investing in ultimate,
I
getting
don't know,
at least
man.
a hero gun in there, it doesn't net them
You just asking what I
anything.
would consider like a good player.
Cloud9 made
I
great
wouldn't call you a
choices
good
the way they
player
scaled
unless
the
you
site
were a...
again. You see here after failing to hit that rocket and
I
deal
mean,
with the
I'm
player backside,
thinking of more 3,
instead
man,
of
but...
Zeppo continuing his pathing and hard committing to a duel, they froze once people were out of the choke and fought the players flooding in
Even then,
first
I'm
before
not
dealing
sure I
with
could
the
call you
Vice.
good, I'll be
Really good
honest.
fundamentals.
I will say it's interesting.
would
Like, I
struggle
don't
with
think
it.
we've seen Zeppa land a rocket yet today, but I think he's still always getting a kill on the entry after he uses it.
Yeah.
Always staying in the fight.
So that's a util we've seen a lot for the ramps dive, but this time it's not followed up.
But this is back to the little divergent path C9 took with 3 players A, 2 in mid. The duelists have swapped positions
Like
though.
maybe if I was
Yeah.
talking to you and you were like, yeah, I'm Immortal too, I'd be like, hey man, that's good. But I'm not
Celsus
sure
just tried
deep
to
down
bait
I
out
would
the
mean
wall,
it.
But now he's headed straight into the judge. It's no more lurk to pivot back into. C9 have their eyes set on the B site. Luke Show has retreated to Rafter. He's in a good position.
Oh my
He's
God,
gonna
how's
slide
that
into
a
him.
kill?
Oxy just deletes him for the field of battle. That was snappy from the Neon.
The other ranks?
Now
No, because the other ranks I'll tell you to
very
lock in.
Similar position. 3 players trying to come back from CT. Erde lurking on the opposite side. Darker.
Here we go, mate. It's
Controlled
your
this
time to
area
prove
nicely.
yourself.
Player
Now Verde out of it. So are 2 rookies.
Fadai,
in a
Teva,
one-on-one.
easy.
Erde
It's an easy
needs
one.
this
You're
if
playing
Live
up
are gonna
against
have
a
shot
smoker.
in this map.
Smoke goes in.
Cover onto the spike.
What do we do? Okay.
How long is he going to hold on to this one?
Mate.
Half stick. Oh my God, he's not going to go for the full stick. Pulls away from it, and Jack
would've
will
had time
spam
no
him
matter what
down.
with the spam.
The
Not
Red
too
Bull
bad.
clutch for Jack.
Great approach from him. Coming up big against the other rookie.
Not
both
even
making
worried now.
their
I think he had
debut
that.
match
I
here
think he had that
in
unlocked.
VCT Americas. And this is a crazy round. C9 down a man, double path into this site.
I love that entry pathing, both of them jumping around the corner.
It's so cool, but look at how he plays this when it comes late into the one-on-one. Sees so he can't hear, and then haunt behind. Erdig's looking for a swing in the smoke, so he doesn't actually break it. And it nets an easy kill for Jack.
Comes up clutch to keep this.
Yeah, no, he
Give
had
him a
that under
landslide
control for sure.
C9. C9 back to this 2-3.
It looked a little scary, but I don't think he was even worried.
Paint shells break the thorns, or actually pull them out.
Look at her.
Dude, look at her, dude, man.
Straight through B main.
Well,
and he's already looking
when in
at
doubt,
the
walk
player's
through
mid.
smokes.
That is crazy.
Been
No
watching some
utility to
Eternal Fire.
patrol. He doesn't take his time and look for more, just accepts the kill on Oxy. That's usually meant round win for Loud.
That's a crazy read. He looks like a fool if he dies there, but knows they've been playing this 3-2 so often, takes the risk.
And that's what Loud need, a little bit of risks to get themselves back in here. 3 rounds, their best look is C9.
They're kind of forced to go back A here. They have so little information on the far side of the map.
Yeah, because Erde could still be up on B main. So the fight on Dark, which has been a good one, will have to come into the Steel Garden. And Verdi waiting for it with the Judge in hand. Upgrades to the Phantom. Now a stun into backside, but he knows he's going to have to take this fight before assistance comes online. One player above him.
30 seconds left.
Waiting for it as he retreats into the smoke, and Kalanzine will help
Dude,
him
he
out from
popped
the
his
other
ult and
side.
didn't send it.
C9.
I mean, the discipline's good. I'm just a little
Backed into the
nervous for
corner.
him.
But their post plants on A have been excellent.
It just has to be fights. They're playing the wide open angles. They're looking for duels.
Loud have no real utility to come back in here. They're going to have to face up and win some duels.
Last player standing.
Jumping through the smokes, though. Luke Show sets it up
Judge,
for
man.
his teammate.
Judge is
Loud will
incredible.
close out this half of 3.
It's another
Sure,
dominant half,
they got
though.
3 rounds.
9
I mean,
picked up
it's
for the
just
side
such a
of
big.
Cloud9.
It looks so
The
different
3
for
certainly makes
C9.
it
You can tell us where
doable.
they spend their time.
Bad one, both pistols in that first game. They've been good at their bonuses. This is a different game than map 1, even if it is still a dominant one.
Yeah, it could become the same game if C9 get out to a pistol round win in the next half. Plenty more Valorant left to be played here after this.
You see the 3-time judge in 1 round? We've seen a 3 times judge in 1 round. I've seen 3-time bar key. I don't think judge yet. It won every choke. Dude, I've been saying it's a thing, man. We definitely have Bucky. I've seen two judges for sure on like split. It's probably happened.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Let me cook. Dude, do it. You'll win the round, I feel like. Unless you're on attack, then you're just mad, but... The team did it in Pacific. Yeah, I could see that. C9's looking better, at least on this map. They put some time into this map. Is it doable for Louder? I mean, it's doable, but I think it looks a bit like a map diff. Thoughts on DRX after the annihilation this morning? Dude, don't ask me about this team. You're feeding me. Feeding me ammo.
We're coming back.
Matix with the tier 1. Appreciate the 36 months.
Where Cloud9 lead up 9-3, completely riding off that first map, and I think Oxy had a major turnaround, sitting 14
prime read?
and
Yeah,
8.
done prime read.
Those early kills going his way. big
Arik,
time.
mate.
Yeah, Jack
See
as
you
well,
later,
that
mate.
rookie player winning out the duel.
Your
against Ray on
favorite
the other
UK
side in the
supermarket?
clutch.
What did I go to the
Better
most?
map under his feet now. But looking at that other side, I still have some worry for Cloud9.
Dunno, man.
Loud rolled them
They're all-
on the attack side.
Dude,
back on
everything
Lotus, and
after being in
two players
Iceland
to
is
look at
like,
were Luke Show
it just
and
looks
Darker, and
cheap,
guess
man.
who
As in, like, it's
are on each
mind-blowing
extremity?
how
Some
cheap everything is.
strong
But I know
guys
people in
in
the
this
UK feel like
pistol.
it's expensive.
Darker
When you live out
Sheriff
here and
had
you
that
look at it, you're
3K
like,
to kick
holy
off
man.
Lotus. Virtually unassisted.
Bandit for Luke Show as well on the other side.
Maybe Tesco's, I guess.
So far, though,
They're all
C9
good, bro.
keeping it a little bit more
I'll be honest.
controlled at the start. No one even taking the forward posting on ramps just yet.
It is a 4-stack on A. and
I
Lane
don't know
will
Gots
start
with the
to
Prime.
inch
Appreciate
forward
23
on
months.
ramp.
Yeah, C9 have thrown this mid Viper wall, which
Waitrose,
signals a little
bro, I
more
didn't have it
aggression
like
there.
that, man.
So
Relax
Loud
yourself.
waiting to see if that fight actually comes through. Only now that they realize a fade at least is on the A side.
But with pretty much no presence made by C9.
I mean, Zelsis is on his own. How many times on Lotus was he just by himself getting run over by Verdi's Neon.
Here we go, just Darker Things walking into B main, ready to set up for this pinch.
I mean, does Zellsis even want to go for some kind of a timing shot? Looks like it, but really just trying to stay alive here and play the 5v5 retake.
The guy who was saying if they win pistol, is it doable? We're about to find out, I feel like. That's a hard retake. They've still got stun, nade, omen, flash,
over the map right now.
and
Especially with
slide.
Erde dropping back into Mail, this paranoia to buy some time. Sends all those players
AKA
running.
Tony with the prime. Thank you for the 2 months, man. Appreciate that.
And Verdi even too, putting this pressure down. C9 have
Dude,
no
they got the
real room to
double
work
layer on the
with.
luck.
There's 2 layers of mid players. They have to clear away. Nobody showing themselves. Erde
Oh
now
my
still
God.
running out
Get
of this.
wrecked.
And it's all to bait for Luke Show. So Zellsis is looking the wrong way. Luckily though,
They lost everyone
the
on site?
C9 are running over these anchors.
Oh, they lost
Kalen's
everyone on
insecures one,
site
but
and
now
the smoke
Erde
lost the whole time.
needs to get some shots into the dark cover. The spam has to be there. There's not time for him to
Holy,
win this
C9
round.
just fragged out so
C9
heavy on
double
site
digits.
here. Looked like that tether was really
Turns out
good.
the way to win against a player in heaven and a player on the flank is just
Obsidian Sean,
ignore
thank
them
you so
and
much for the
siege
prime.
site.
Appreciate the
Yeah,
2
and it
months
was
as well,
the
man. Thank you for the
C's
prime
from
usage.
Jack. It caught out 2 players
Yeah.
on pillars, stopped anyone from really trading off each
Yeah,
other.
it was so good. You saw Verdi there.
Casters or
You
hosts have
couldn't hear a
another
thing.
job, or
He
can
was
they
trying
live
to
fully
back
through
up.
VCT?
It's caught in the
They
side
get
of the
paid quite a
head.
lot, man.
Really
If
nice
you're-
retake from C9
If you're
there.
working 3 days a week,
And
you'll
that
be
makes the
fine,
chances
easy.
of any comeback, of any competition in any map this series a little bit more grim now.
Yeah.
If you're looking at Loud.
Loud
They feel like
gonna-
they have to force here.
Yeah, they got the spike plant, so it's not looking the worst it possibly could. I mean, Stingers are pretty evenly matched, and if Verdi connects with the Bucky, there's a way into this yet. Luke Show takes down Vic back in main, and again, Loud have a position on this B site. Erde traded out by Jack, as Jack gets a little ahead of himself, trying to guide the rest of his
To
teammates
this
into the
game,
site.
man.
C9 are not slowing down
Chaos,
at all,
bruh.
throwing
Oxy's trying to long range dodge
everything into
someone.
B,
Ball
and it
spy
only
goes
comes up
in, they
with
win
2
it out.
kills for them.
Doable.
And you might ask
It is
if maybe
doable.
they should have just a little bit.
Fluffy, thank you so
Ended
much
up
for the
just
9 months, man. Appreciate the
waterfalling
prime.
into
Thank
that
you, thank
site.
you.
Everyone trying to get involved
What about in the
ball.
off-season?
And
I
while
mean,
it was
there's
the
off-season
one and
events.
gun from the Loud Stingers that were
Someone's
better.
gonna
That
cast the
range shot
off-season
is great. But
events.
Look at this. Darker running gun. Okay. Darker
Vivian's as
running
well
gun.
with the 15 months. I appreciate that also.
Yep. And this would have been more honest from Kawa to end.
I mean, it's point blank with a stinger. I'm giving
In
it
the
to him.
1v1,
Still not easy for
Ada
C9
maybe,
to fire back though, and
I would say right now.
well, that's gonna shut down C9's hopes of closing this one out immediately.
Noah with the prime as well. 26 months. Thank you so much
Well, if they
also.
run at us
Appreciate you, dude.
again, we have the answer.
Yeah, I mean, C9 maybe picking the right side on this one.
Nice, it's a
Surprised Luke Show didn't go
Loud.
for
They want to let their extremity players work.
like a Marsh or an
I would
Outlaw here,
expect on,
really.
Any rifle round we get this game, it's pretty much always going to be a 1-3-1, where they try and create enough pressure to let Darker or Luke Show get involved.
How did the
Yeah, I
coaching
appreciate
salary
how much
compare to your
respect Loud are
observer
giving to
salary?
this Viper
Compared to
wall.
my
I can't
observer
wait till they
salary?
stop respecting
Dude, the
it.
coaching
That's
salary is
exactly
way
the round
better.
C9
round that-
tries
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Observers only started getting paid good when I kind of
It is
left.
scary how far they
Or
can
stopped doing
walk
it.
up and get aggro off of it. The boys still hanging out together up in heaven.
Prius still gets that name value extra amount though, for sure.
Valor doesn't see them.
It's unlucky. I mean, I wanted to quit, man. That's
Now
fine.
Loud are like, okay,
Did
this
everything
is
I wanted to do.
weird. Our
I was the
main
problem.
controls have seen
I
their
like to feel like I
players.
contributed to
We don't
increasing.
like what the chances
the
are
salary,
in heaven. So now
to be honest.
regrouping back to B, while really there's a major activation
like to
by
think
Luke
so.
Show on
Yeah.
A.
And he has the stinger, so he's allowed to take as many risks as he wants, pretty much,
Yeah.
here to get info.
But there's not enough time for them to actually pivot back onto
Yeah,
the
dude,
A
they
side.
actually
Once
are going
Luke Show
into the
realizes
stack,
no
and we
one's
have
here,
full
it's too
util
late
for
into the
C9.
round, so
It is,
now we're gonna
Man, if this was a
do they
beast,
run
then
off
it-
though?
it
Do
could've
they
gone
they
so
kind of need to
wrong.
wait
Well,
5
hopefully
seconds before they hit. That's the
some
issue.
C9 members would rotate out. They are all up in heaven with the pistols, so this round still looking
Keep
good
an eye
for
on
Loud,
that time.
heading into the stack, but pink shell kills
Sure.
make things interesting.
Luke
Not
Show
to
did
be
good to actually get here in time. For sure.
extended for very long though, as Loud clean up the C9 squad.
Did you
How
ever get
long were you
to observe a
interested?
grand final in CS? Yeah, we
About
did loads, man.
1.5 seconds. And then
I did 3 majors
Yeah,
before I
yeah.
stopped. I did all of the ECS finals,
wipeout.
all of the events.
Pretty easy stuff from Loud, though.
I did about
So they get their eco
15
round win,
maybe?
They convert off.
Maybe not that
They'll
many,
make a
I'm not
couple
sure.
upgrades this round
between
to
10 to 15,
have a-
like
basically
big
their own
S tier
attested
events.
bonus on round 16. And this is a pretty
Especially
good
La,
position to start a
especially
comeback
wait,
from.
especially
After
Loire,
showing
right?
couple
With the prime,
rounds with
thank you for the
really
5
slow
months.
1-3-1, they're just grouping towards A in this one.
Why did you end up going to observing in the first place?
Oxy chooses not
I was
overstay
working
his
an
welcome
event
on
where they
ramps.
didn't hire one,
Instead, calling back
so I
support.
did
3
it.
players now into
And then I
heaven.
realized there was a skill to it.
Zeppa ready to
And then I was
respond. Birdie's
watching
about to slide into his demise.
Prius
Urde's
get
behind
paid
the
for it,
ball.
and I was
No
thinking,
one's
man,
looking the right
I can do way better than
direction.
this.
Loud. Run a quick little pop out here. Only Zeppa to hold the line. Now a 2-on-2.
Essentially how it went down.
But Zeppa has Rocket. Even on low health,
I
that's
legit
so much
watched
pressure in a
Prius's work
retake.
and I said, how is anyone getting paid for
Hasn't
this?
gotten a kill with it yet.
Maybe there's something here.
This could be the chance for him to deliver. This close angle from Luke Show is perfect.
Big 1v1.
Now 1-on-1. Kalanzine stepping in front of the fight. And this ultimate canceled quickly. Kawa not fooled by it in the slightest. Stealing sight. Sidesteps the paranoia. He's dancing around now.
That's a big
great
tether.
seize as well. Vic getting stalled out massively here. As Kalanzine just
Surely you
takes his
don't
time,
play time here.
toying with his opponent on the other side. I mean, this
Bro,
is devastating.
he actually
There
managed
is
to play
not
time
enough
there.
time
That's
remaining.
nuts.
Perfectly played in the clutch for Kawa.
Kawa played that
That is so nuts.
excellently. But the perfect amount of time. And that was kind of a scary way that they ended up playing that. It was basically 2 1-on-2s.
I wonder when the
That
1v1
Raze being
started,
on Lord and not
like how much
expecting
time was
such a
left on the spike
crazy
here.
aggressive off angle. It works out. You rewind earlier in this round, and it was a nice change of pace from Loud. Saw how chaotic that fight became up in heaven. I like that Urde's just been willing to take some of these crazier TPs.
Just dancing
Make the
around
play.
TV, that's sick.
And there it's guided.
Schaefer's
He
with the prime,
teleports
appreciate the
to other
32
side
months.
of the smoke. That's what starts the confusion for C9. Who now
It's
just
so
have
good, man.
2 Vandals to their name. And this time stepping down into mid without the assistance of the Viper wall. That catches Urde completely by surprise.
Can
were
they even
respecting
fast
it
react
so
anyway? Not
much when
really.
There was a wall there. Now the wall changes, and finally C9 go aggro.
Both duelists ready to catch Loud if they go for this fight here. Great position from Oxy. And now the showstopper. I'm not sure. I think Loud might have escaped from this one more time.
Well, it's a good trade when you keep the spike.
Yeah. And Urde being dead means no ultimate to recover. Now Vic with another
what a
off
shot
angle.
that is.
Dark with the hard clear though.
Yeah, that was gross.
this
He was
winnable?
looking the wrong way for a
Maybe.
second, just flicks around.
Not sure it
Must
should
have
be.
seen a
C9 would
barrel
have
or
to mess up
something like
here.
that.
How would someone go about getting a job
Still,
doing
the spike
observing?
is the
You would
problem. C9
you would
choose to
try
fill up
and
into garage.
that's a weird one, man, because next year they're gonna need a lot of you.
I'd only have 30 seconds to make something happen here.
Yeah, I don't think
You
they're
would
gonna play
message
the round,
tier
truthfully.
2, tier 3 organizers.
It's so hard
I
to get
guess.
back in here. They'd really have to send it.
But when the open qualifier comes out,
Even then, there's no
man,
time
they're
to
gonna
actually
need a
plant the
lot.
spike, so good luck. They get Oxy's ult at least. That's a pretty decent pull.
Jesus.
And look at Darker. Oh my
Jesus.
god. 3 kills from him.
Oxy just play time, mate,
There's a
because that
chance,
is nuts.
but
Dude,
not
he
really
did good
with the amount
damage
of
there,
time
though.
remaining. C9 stabilize here
It
on
feels like
defense
C9
for
looked a
11.
little
Yeah, that was a half
better
back
on
from
this map
C9
for
as
sure.
well going into that
Like
round.
Chorus
Would
with the
they
tier
take
1.
away the
Thank you so
win
much for the
from?
gifted, man. Appreciate that as well. Thank you, thank you.
I want to see back this fight bottom mid. That was such an early success for C9 here as well. Where Loud just gets caught off guard by these players walking up into kind of weird positions. Ultimate ended up getting a couple at the end there.
That's me, team. Let's go. You see that? You see that discipline? Ev is definitely happy there.
Oxy pleased with himself. And why not? Sitting with 21 kills. And,
Jesus.
well, I thought it was going to be a 20-second.
Well, I got absolutely wrecked on that. This might be their last go at it, by the way.
Loud were trying to sell the fake up ramps because there hadn't been that early
Oh, that's a
fight,
free
but
B
now
site, though.
They have to pivot the complete opposite side of the map. And
No ults to
quickly.
retake.
This orb is
Darker
gonna be
is his
nice
ult to give him
work around in
space.
the post plant, as well as the steel garden.
Yeah, that's going to buy some good time here once he actually procs the ultimate.
Waiting for now. Waiting until some signal that C9 want to go for the retake. And there it is. A few more seconds. Bought now for Loud.
3 players dodge it though.
Big fade
so
eye,
C9
huh?
can still get back in pretty quick here.
We're going to listen to what Loud have in this post plant for us.
Oh, nice.
In just a few moments, C9 kicking it off.
Man, you gotta listen in now before it's done.
Não comi. Tô esquerda. Vou trocar bagulho das boca avisa. Vai acabar em 2.
Direita.
Vai 12.
Vai, 2 esquerda, 2 esquerda, velho. 80. Default, mais um default. O default último. Joga você. Vamos, guys. Nice.
This is strong from Loud.
Great work from
The
Luke Show there,
smoke on the
playing
right
inside
side
the
as
pit.
well just made that
Will
so
he
easy.
escape? No,
They do
both
all go
players
down,
fall,
so
but round
they're still in a
winners
similar
around win.
situation, like lose
No
one,
issues
pretty
there
much
for
done.
Loud.
Yeah, it certainly is.
But
Loud, happy
was nice.
to see that
maybe a
one
bit of
through.
mistake
They
from
lost the
C9
bar
to play
super
retake when they
early
had
in
two
that
like
round,
after
but
plant.
Credit to Erde.
Holds.
He made a great reaction by assuming that that meant that B was going to be either very lightly held or open. He gets into
What
that
happened in
site
the
for
first
free.
map? I mean,
And then a
C9
great
hadn't practiced it,
layering
I'm
of
pretty
the
sure,
ultimates to stall out
with
means
Jack.
that even though they made a go of it, C9 had very thin margins to make anything happen in that round.
So defense continues to be a struggle for C9 over the course of this series. Only 2 rounds won on this side, including that pistol. What adjustments can they be thinking about making here up against what Loud have been showing?
Well, I think it's interesting because they've basically only played like 1.5 real rifle rounds.
Yeah, because it was even the half buy that they won as well.
Yeah, so I think that so much of
The
this
death
game
to
has
translate,
just
yeah,
been
that's true.
those things that once we get into the rifle v rifle rounds, we get to see a little bit more from C9. Loud has been playing
Can
a
they
bit
practice
differently to how
breeze?
they did on map 1 there. Their
Yeah,
focus was a
I
lot more
do.
on slow playing. Those
I'm
extremity
just
players
not
being
sure how
super
much
confident,
practice. They might have got a
contacting
day
and
in
getting
there.
openers. Here it's been a lot more grouped play. We've seen a favor towards
The
this
comms there
B
basically
side
just
for
calling
Loud,
numbers
and
left, right, and
again,
default.
they're
Okay.
starting with 4 players over on
Yeah,
that
I mean
side
they
of the
had
map,
just
so
they
I'm
had
wondering
just
if
a
C9
strong
wants to
line.
make adjustments to
Viper
how they're
ult,
holding that
Viper
site,
smoke, and then
either
they refreshed
committing
the
more
smoke once the
resources
smoke
to
went.
it, or looking to do something like a more aggressive mid look to keep that space and make retake easier.
I mean, when they won
Force
the
the
half buy, it was
C9
with
down
2
to an
Vandals in
eco.
their
Loud's
duelist
time
hands.
to
It
build
was
up
with
their
walking
money.
straight down mid. I think also by playing 4 mid, it allows them to react very quickly to either side of the map.
Yeah.
Where Loud show they want to exec.
And Double Duelist comp shines at being able to have those fast rotations, have a neon stun and nade in position as the hits coming in is so good.
But Loud just wanted to show that they took control of Garage. Last time they would have threatened to pop out behind it, but this time, working back into mid. This is where C9's trap is waiting, but
Oh, a little
they've already
dink on this.
spent the
Like the idea
majority
from
of their
C9.
utility they had available.
Yeah, no satchels, nade,
They get a
or
jump
stun
peek
at
as
this
well
point.
to
Those
see if
are
they're
big tools
re-clearing
off
it,
the
so
table.
they eventually can
Luke
leave
Show's
middle
working
and just
has
stack
been
one of these
a
sites. Big
staple
duel
of
coming
Loud's
up.
attacks
This is
so
one of the
far.
guns though for Zeppa.
Now, though, has to
Yeah,
clear away
give
Zep,
him a
but he's
1v1,
just
extra
far
gun
enough
down
ahead
here
of his
now.
teammates.
Boomball
There's
locks
no
into one
chance
as
at a
well.
trade.
Those are the same
Rotating
plays he was
coming.
getting away with
Good
earlier
timing
in
in
the
mid if he
series,
wants to
now
go for it.
punished.
He's got no idea though.
Spam shots from
What a
Zephyr
great
too.
tether this was on site.
Will allow the site to fall into enemy hands. But mid, this
Did
look
Oxy
from
see him?
Darker is really going to be Loud's best chance at playing the post plant. The spike is planted for him.
The timing he takes is the make or break of this round.
Doesn't
He
look like
dies
it.
for nothing. It's basically curtains.
Oh,
C9 still only have the 2 rifles to their name, but with numbers and with the chip damage, it is certainly looking possible. Nice connection from Darker. Working that flank, will be shut down though. And now it's just these 2 site players. Erde with no HP at all,
Wait,
somehow
that was nuts.
carves a path forward.
no, wow.
Sees
They're going to
some way
win
to
this?
round. Cow and Zine, much
The fact he got
healthier,
a second on elbow here is insane.
but even the spam goes that way.
Yeah, I
Erde
mean,
with
it's
just
time
3
again.
HP, but time is on his side. Zelsis didn't stick it to half, and that could be the death knell for him. 3 kills. but
Either
this
getting
round
a
is going
second
Loud's
kill though,
way.
it's actually just the whole round.
Incredible work from Erde and from Darker in that
Insta-crouch
round.
once again.
They were in a 4-on-5 as that site got taken. Second round now, where they've been in a 4-on-5 where they just snap the right site and get that plant and win the post. Here's this pick onto Zeppa. And even though he ends up dying after that, he bought so much time just existing. And that kill from Erde and Elbow is utterly ridiculous on 3 health. That should have been Jack winning that every day of the week. But instead, Erde lives.
Yeah, at the same time, I
and
felt
then
like
lose
Vic
the
probably
round.
should have got the kill as well.
And now this comeback starts to look more
They keep
and more
doing
reasonable.
good damage.
Now C9 though with the
Still
full
just
buy
like
with the
one round
Nightfall.
away to just winning the
And
whole
this
thing.
Viper's pitch we have dropped into mid. See how Loud plan to re-clear the mid space because Luke Show's already stepped up on A. Loud didn't choose to accelerate on B, so that means they need to solve this problem.
A lot of the time you'll see teams just go and take ramp control off of a pit like this.
Wow, choosing not to, even though they have a Prowler or Nightfall. Try and hunt down the Viper. That means C9 have access to the quick rotations through mid to react to this.
Well, Cena have
eventual
no
A
idea where
hit.
they are.
Prowler just street cleared ramp. I think Luke Show heard that miss, so he might look to contact back up now as C9 are just playing passive,
Fatal for
looking
fatal.
to fight with the Nightfall off contact.
Jack just having the response, though, to set up Oxy for the fight. And the threat of spam down should have stopped Loud from going for something. Traded back, those Jack will fall. I'm still looking at mid, where Darker is a late lurk.
Big
into the
1v1 at
Viper.
mid.
Celsius tried to clear it out.
Gonna be a lot
Knows
down to
that is a
Oxy here.
possibility. And the rest of Loud now have a read on this elbow player.
30
Paranoia
seconds
connects onto Oxy. Staying afloat for
A
now.
great smoke
Inside
from
of the
Vic to
dark
buy him
cover.
some
Now
time
the
here.
Darker has killed C9's mid player. Pressure begins to mount. They have to win out on the site. There's not that much assistance. Vic trying to set up
mate,
for
every
Oxy,
single
who
time he
drops
gets an extra
like a
kill.
rock. Now 15 seconds left on the clock. Darker has to recover the spike, has to worry about Heaven. Vic even
Oh, the
threatening to cross
Parfin,
back
man. Is
into
he just gonna
elbow.
get spammed?
Vic will know exactly where he is. The tracking is there eventually.
Vic
and
kind of gets
Vic
rewarded
will
for having
take
good util
C9
as
to
well
map
here with
point.
this, because his smoke on site was
Huge
good.
round
His
to win there
Omen
for
flash
Vic.
for Oxy
Cloud9
to
have
peek on site was
lost
good as
so
well.
many of these advantaged late retakes.
Loud should be done
Hands
here.
of Loud.
They got like
It's been the bread
2,000.
and butter of this
They
comeback.
got plant like 2,500
Here,
each,
shut away.
basically.
Credit to Erde again. He did a lot here.
Goober,
These two
tier 1,
guys
thank you for the 14
giving a
months.
chance to his team in a round that had started off going pretty poorly.
Take those.
You absolutely will.
We take.
Vic happy to get the win. Imi looking so relieved to finally have that 12th round on the board.
What have they got? Big ol'
That comeback
Big old straight
now,
up B hit. B's a little
carrying a
weak.
lot more pressure on every
Does
single round
Viper
for Loud. If they want to make it go, and look at
stay
the buy.
Vents or does Viper
Couple of
go
stingers, a sheriff, a bucky.
male?
Misery
Yeah, a little
for
weak.
Loud. Try and see this one through as the thorns are set up.
Maybe
Stop
leans over
players
towards
flooding
A
out
because of
through
the wall.
heaven.
Who knows?
Deep into enemy territory. Erde will come
This,
in from there. The showstopper connects
This
for the
Omen
first
ult
kill.
with low
Now
guns is
Seth was
crazy
on this
underrated.
series, and the rest of C9
Yeah,
will
okay,
make quick
nicely
work
done.
of
Yeah,
Loud
they looked a little
to
better
send
on
us
this map for
directly
sure.
into Breeze.
Quick as it could be to close out the chances of Loud here on Split.